That's a little weird. That's really weird. It's getting weirder. The eye contact makes it worse. Generic control into that goes moo here, back with another nostalgic video, and today we're doing a very old nostalgic video with Titanic, The Legend Goes On. Now, I believe I did Nostalgic Critics video on the third animated Titanic movie. I did that a while ago, and people have been telling me, hey, that was the third one, you should go do the first two. I didn't know that they actually did, because they're not like listed as the first or the second one. If you want to check out my reaction to the last video, which was his video on Dumb and Dumber, which is a movie that I knew basically nothing about going into it, I'll leave my reaction to that right up there. Also, a link down below in the description. Also, in place of my channel with all my other Nostalgic Critic reactions going in chronological order. I do read all your comments, leave them down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hopefully I can make it just tiny a little bit better, and hopefully my internet doesn't die on me and stay down for 6 hours like it just did. But the Titanic, The Legend Goes On. I want to say I did a video by JonTron that he covered this. I did that a while ago, and I think I remember these movies being definitely something else. I have seen the 1997 Titanic movie though, so do not worry about that. But yeah, no, his video on the third animated Titanic movie is like, why did they make 3? I don't know, but I guess we're just doing crazy bad movie Monday or something like that, because I just did the video after this is going to be what happened Dragon Ball Evolution, which is actually what started me doing Nostalgia Critic. But let's go ahead and jump to The Legend Goes On. All right. Also, shout out to the patrons. Oh, this is old.
I remember it, so you don't have to.
Now,
this is a tale about the ship of dreams, about a young boy and a
if
young
you like
girl
bad movies,
who fall in love but are torn apart by their social
started a
classes.
Leprechaun series on Saturday.
The height of their
Dragon Ball Evolution, what happened today,
as the ship
and this.
with disaster. Wait, no, that's James Cameron's highest-grossing film of all time, Titanic. My mistake.
Oh, is it actually James Cameron?
This is a tale about a ship of dreams, about a young boy and a young girl who fall in love but are
Coast of
torn apart
Concordia?
by their social classes.
This was before the Coast of
Height their
Concordia.
emotional commitment does the ship meet with disaster. This is the story of Titanic, the animated musical.
Kill me with that last word. Musical.
Now, before you say anything, let me answer your very first question. Yes, this is real. Some Italian fart over in Italy decided he wanted to tell his version of how he saw the
And I saw
Titanic,
JonTron
which of course is
cover this, I
completely
think.
different from that other little independent film that came out just a few years earlier. This charming little version has talking geese, Mexican mice, and I'm
a rapping
really not
dog.
kidding here, a rapping dog.
Yep.
I swear to God that is true. A rapping dog. This film is actually so bad that a lot of people debate whether or not it actually exists. Copies of it are very hard to find.
It's a fever
Most
dream.
people who see snippets swear it's just something done by a 5th grader on Adobe Flash.
So how did he
But
get it?
Here's the DVD to prove it. Titanic. As it says
How
on
did
the
he
back,
get
how
that?
they embark on the real adventures of the Titanic.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because all the other stories you've heard weren't the least bit exciting or credible, were they? No. This is
It's
the
the real
exciting
story.
version with what really historically happened on the Titanic.
But a
With
rapping dog.
Mexican mice and a rapping dog. Hello! Be afraid, my
Is this
fellow
supposed to be
viewers.
like for
Be
kids
very,
that-
very afraid.
Like, aren't there
Let's dive in.
like parents that don't want their kids to know what death is or something?
So the
And this
film
is the
actually
option for
called
that?
Titanic. The Legend Goes On. Yeah, because
That's
that
a-
doesn't sound at all like another person's song, does it? As the film surprisingly skips ahead a tad to show the actual sinking of the damn ship. Well, way to give away the ending.
Yeah, who
You can
saw that one
probably
coming?
tell from this opening that the animation isn't all that spectacular. I mean, you have one of the greatest disasters of all time happening, and what do they focus on? The people rowing.
Why do people focus so much on the Titanic? Like, what is the fascination with it? Is it because the ocean is so mysterious still? Just screaming. It's supposed to be for kids.
You know there's an awe-inspiring cataclysm of death to your right, don't you?
Does she refuse to look to her right?
Really? We're just gonna focus on the rowing here?
Yep, I guess.
Why do I get the feeling if this director saw the Hindenburg disaster, he'd probably take a picture of some pretty flowers? So my
Nobody
first
talks
thought
about
was
the
maybe
Hindenburg
the movie was
disaster.
so bad that I decided to fast forward to the end and just skip the whole thing. But nope.
No.
The story is actually
That's a
told
flashback.
in flashback.
Just like
Again,
the other
very
one.
original.
Yeah.
As we see our main character named Angelica, who is forced to be a servant to her evil stepmother and 2 selfish stepsisters. Gee, does that sound
Oh, is that
familiar?
Cinderella? Oh, okay.
Stop moping over that picture. You're never going to find your precious mother.
Your precious mother!
Okay.
I will find her, and my father too.
I'll find them both.
Well,
that's
that
definitely
scene,
like a
really
scene for something else
to the boarding
going
of the
on.
infamous ship Titanic. From the look of half the passengers, you'd swear it was Noah's Ark, boarding 2 of every lamest animal, especially the racially insensitive.
But there's 3 mice.
We've been on tour, senor, and cannot wait to get home, muchachos.
I'm sinking Gonzales, the fastest drowning mouse in all of Mexico. So we see Angelica with her evil step-family as she holds hope that one day she'll find her long-lost mother. Maybe even, I don't know, on the stinking ship.
You didn't pack our clothes properly, you clumsy girl. Pick up those bits of broken china at once.
Oh, okay.
What the hell? They actually break stuff for her to pick up?
Yes.
That's not evil, that's Tourette syndrome. Come on, you gotta have some logic. We then cut to a family of mice
also
unpacking
evil.
down below. When did this movie turn into an American
So that's the
fail?
smallest slice of cheese ever.
She comes to our party, Mama. You're having one, aren't we?
I can't decide on my accent, Mama. Is it Italian, Mexican, French?
We'll talk to Fritz about her.
Just the
Fritz.
Well, wait, who are they?
A cat and a dog working together?
Who? Hey, what?
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now.
What just happened? Is this movie on speed?
I would
Yeah,
be now
on.
in someone else's digestion.
You know
Thanks.
there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
now
this
it's
is
the
it.
rapping dog. Yeah. The third animated Titanic video I did on
If we go
him.
through this, I want to be prepared.
What is him and Jägermeister?
All right, continue.
I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting the
Okay, why does it sound like I should have a turntable? Nobody there has a
Sorry,
turntable.
this isn't gonna do it.
Yeah, there you go. More Jaeger.
Okay.
Still never forget my 21st birthday. For some reason, they're giving me Jaeger bombs. Never drank before.
Sorry, I need something a little bit more potent.
Oh, that's one of the inflatable marketing ones. I can smell that bottle through the video.
So,
Even though it's an
yeah,
inflatable bottle.
This is just as bad as you'd think it is.
Yeah, so if anything has to be blurred,
that'd
that'd be why.
A jersey and singing music that won't be developed for several decades, but what motivates him to do such a thing anyway?
To get through to the
this
children
was the
watching?
lead-in line.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
Yes, thank you. If there's
Go from
anything
digestion
we can do
to
help,
that.
just let us know.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't
Thanks.
sweat it. Forget it. Enjoy
What are you
the show.
doing?
Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back.
Did I at
Did-
any point indicate
No.
that I wanted a rap number?
I'll be busting the moves.
Hey, I mean, he saved you, so I guess he can do what he wants.
Everybody's feeling fine 'cause it's party
Why is he, like, in front of a funhouse mirror?
time. Everybody's feeling fine 'cause it's party time. Party time.
I'm beginning to regret you saving me. I mean, forget the ship. This is the major disaster the film was building up to. Even if this was meant to be done in modern times, it still would fall flat on its ass.
Uh-huh.
Hey kids, just remember, this Friday is the release of Shit Doggy Dog's latest single, Kibbles and Bitches. Hey, if it's good enough to play on a ship where the majority of passengers die, it's good enough for your 5-year-old any day. So, if you're actually dumb enough to stay after that
And the-
scene, we find there's a supply
The-
of about
the
2
fact they did
thieves
that
who
that
looks like
early.
they're being led by B. Arthur's crazy aunt. They're being followed by a detective who's apparently been hunting them for quite some time.
Special detective.
Don't you think you would've been there first?
Sam to my friends, a threat to my enemies.
Detective,
threat to
really?
me.
I'd never be able to tell. By those clothes, I thought you'd be a plumber. So the
And the
thieves
pipe.
try to get this one woman's jewels, but are constantly thwarted by a dog who I swear was voiced by Sam Elliott.
If I don't land her the right company, we're both gonna hit hard times.
I'm talking about the dude here. Try again later, though, to sneak into the woman's room and rob her blind.
That's a very large room on a ship.
What? Huh? Well, why is there... Who? Wait, what? Where did... Who?
What do you...
Wait, what?
What just happened? What is the
going on?
music
Did
going
this
on,
movie
too?
just pick a scene and develop it? It's
No.
like a comedy of errors, except they forgot to tell us what the errors are. After that,
I
we
guess
cut
it's
to
literally
yet
like
another subplot
for kids.
about
Kids
a
are just kind of like
rich
whatever's
boy
in
named
front of
Phil,
them.
Who's traveling with his
You mustn't dwell on her, Nanny.
nanny? Isn't he a little old to be having a nanny? I mean, what age does he have puberty? 35?
Relax. Who knows what's around the corner? I dream
An
of
iceberg.
my first building going up in America.
By God, I'm so delightfully bland.
I wonder if my little girl has had a proper education.
Oh, I wonder who your little girl is.
Oh, how about that? She lost a daughter years ago. Gee, I do
Was that
wonder
a common
how this is all
thing?
gonna end. It's just throwing me on so many loops. He goes outside to do blandish things when he bumps into Angelica. From there, it's contrived love at first sight.
I bet you look ravishing in this.
It's not mine.
That's a little weird. That's really weird. It's getting weirder. The eye contact makes it worse.
Spontaneously attracted to you. You're the only person on this ship that has more lip collagen than I have. So as you can tell, this is just a role reversal of the other Titanic movie. Except instead of a rich girl and a poor boy, it's a rich boy and a poor girl. Good God, I hope that means she doesn't want to draw him nude.
Is something wrong, Master William?
They're only one of your
I met a
friends.
sweet, charming girl. I don't know who she is, or even what part of the ship she's in.
She only said one sentence to me, but it was so
And she had dirty laundry.
non-fragmented that I know that she has to be the one. So, will this couple meet again? You
Yes.
bet your poor plot lines they do, as William comes across a little girl who lost her ball.
Maybe you shouldn't be doing that near the edge of a ship.
Lost my ball. This is the worst
You-
possible
you
thing that could
literally
happen
played
to me
around.
on this trip.
I'll get it for you. Back in a minute.
While down there, he comes across Angelica again, as the two seem to, hit it off, I guess.
I was too busy looking for someone.
Now
Now that I've found her, I'm not going to let her get away from me.
y'all don't even know each other's
Get in the bag
names.
before I stab you repeatedly.
Wait, I'm
So,
sorry, what?
even though they share a whopping 7 sentences with each other, they know they are destined for one another. William asks if he'll see her at the reception that night. But there's one tiny problem. Angelica has nothing to wear. Luckily, one of the passengers has an outfit for her to borrow.
That's convenient.
Just like that other movie!
Oh, that actually happened there? I
haven't
completely
worn
forgot.
this
It's been so
since
long.
my poor Francis took me to the opera for the first and last time.
I'm
First
lying,
and
of course.
last.
I stole it. Meanwhile, we cut to the
Spotted
animals, who
boys.
seem to be getting into more trouble as they search for that blue locket that Angelica lost that doesn't in any way
Nope, not
resemble.
that.
Oh, fuck it. You know the drill.
Yeah. Aren't they going
Incredible how much
back
these
to
animals have no
Titanic
defining
again?
character. In fact, they barely even talk. They just
And yes,
make random
I know I
grunts
say
and
Titanic
sounds
weird.
half the time.
What were the instructions for the voice actors?
So they get the locket back and return it to its rightful owner, just in time for her to be the belle of the ball.
Okay. Also, isn't the bell the ball? Isn't like bell like a?
For
Is that a
some
southern thing, or am I just
reason,
thinking
they
of
have a
Southern Belle?
flashback to all the times they've been together.
Which is
Yeah,
two things.
all 2 of them. So as you can imagine, there's not much to really show in this flashback. In fact,
They're really just
aren't we
reusing-
already in a flashback? Did Angelica, while rowing
Wait,
on
we
the
had a
boat,
flashback
suddenly
inside of a
flashback to
flashback.
William's flashback while she was flashing back? It's like this movie has ADD. Didn't the animators have any Ritalin?
I've been
Meaning
waiting
what?
all my life for a moment as happy as this.
You're not even
No.
smiling.
You know nothing about me.
The first sensible thing said in this movie.
Yes.
Nothing you could tell me could prevent me from loving you.
That's a lie.
Whoop, gotta go.
Here you go. I mean, maybe he's fine with that. That's okay.
I'm sure they'll just magically appear.
There's definitely things
Oh,
that she could say that would be a
So the
red
animals go
flag.
back down below to celebrate the fact that there's nothing to celebrate.
Someone's gonna ask for ice in their drink, and yeah. So we have what, 2 songs so far? What? I picked French.
It makes absolute no sense. So this song is muy racist.
Okay.
The party.
We don't take food from strangers.
That cheese has to be like
What am I
a
saying?
speck.
More like a bat.
Why'd that
So,
have
I know
to
what
happen
you're
during the
thinking.
song?
What's taking that iceberg so long anyway?
There's an iceberg right in our
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there it is.
Full
I
speed.
swear to God, it doesn't have a song to sing too. So the ship starts sinking as this constant use of the same scenes played over and over
It's the
indicates.
same thing.
As the brave, fearless crew tries to get rid of all the water
Did they even
with
show-
buckets.
And that's not gonna cut it.
Are you fucking
And there's, what,
serious?
4 or 5 of them?
Even Gilligan would do something so stupid. Look at this. They're
There's
not
4
even
of them.
throwing the water overboard. They're just throwing it at the ship. What the hell? Hey everybody, it's a splash fight! Oh, I'm gonna get you wet. Come on.
Is there getting more water in here?
Splashy, splashy. So
Also, that
William
water
goes
be
down
real
to
cold.
the lower quarters to get his beloved Angelica. But as we all know from history, the third-class passengers are trapped down below, unable to escape.
Also, she's a third-class passenger, even though she's with.
That's nice. You just ripped through pure metal like it was a wall.
Stepsisters.
So the two are reunited as they try to get out on one of the lifeboats.
All right, women and children only.
Go on, we'll be together again soon. I promise.
I might be a little deadish when you see me. I hope that doesn't bother you. So Angelica manages to get off on one of the lifeboats as she watches in horror the sinking of innocent humanity. But at least they're not
Also, didn't it, like,
inserting a
get
little
torn in
humor
half?
into this situation.
Those horrible creatures are making faces at me.
Also, why is the back of the boat sinking first?
Hilarious. Makes me totally forget that hundreds of people are drowning and freezing to death. This is a funny, horrendous sinking
Aren't there sharks?
movie.
No. I don't think there were sharks. Thinking of a different
So we cut back to
situation.
the Titanic as we see young William starting to break a window.
Okay.
Why is he doing that? We saw clearly before there's a door he could exit out of.
There's also
Maybe he just
multiple
needs poorly
holes in the ship.
constructed glasswork.
How dare they use casement window designs? It's so last century.
So William
He threw that chair.
escapes the evil window as he grabs a small child to protect while the ship finally
Imagine if he just
sinks
let her
into
go.
the abyss. And just
there it
how
is.
bad is this horrible sight?
Okay, so that was the front of the ship.
actually makes the Dalmatians cry.
Oh no.
No, not the Dalmatians.
But what
I'll take
about
the deaths of
Boomer?
Men, women, and children, but a single tear down a puppy dog's face—that's simply too much.
What about Boomer? Boomer lives. I like how they're acting like they were getting ripped in half.
Help! There's a child here.
Ah, yes, because as history clearly tells us, all the lifeboats came back to rescue the passenger. Ah, this is so educational.
Yep, this is accurate.
Save him too.
Really?
Good lord, the movie's trying to drag him down with it! But there is some good news on this maiden voyage of death. It turns out that Angelica has finally found her real mother. On the same fucking boat, within the same fucking ship.
Wow, what are the odds?
I hope you understand that neither I nor your father wanted to give you up.
I never thought you'd abandoned me.
How would you know
just leave me behind with no way to contact or locate you for the rest of my life. That's what a real mother would do. But what about poor William? Did he survive the fatal sinking?
What about Boomer?
It looks like someone in the water. There's a body out there. Please try to
But
get
see,
nearer.
oh wow.
It's not him.
Move
So
along,
just leave him
along,
there.
fishies. Well, at least the animals made it out alive. Good. The survivors are gonna need something to eat on their way back to shore.
Well, they get picked up by other boats.
Oh look,
There's
the
just one boat.
dolphins are helping them out too. This is the happiest of God's slaughters.
I don't think there were dolphins
What's that,
in the North
The
Atlantic.
Titanic is sinking? Well, you better go help them, shouldn't you? It's okay. Everything will be fine now that Flipper's on the case.
Flipper's faster than light? I beg your finest pardon.
William.
Oh no! We're so close
See,
to William!
only
and
one
we're
person can fit
running
on
out
that
of
one.
Animation. Throw all the other clips from the movie together! Quickly, go, go, go! Use all that stock footage! Use it to all your might!
There was a budget and they stuck
Cutting
to it.
Corners has saved us again.
William, darling, it's me, Angelica.
Did he have they introduced themselves? Do they know each other's names?
Ah! She's turned into a Rorschach test!
A what test?
Hello. Sorry I took so long.
Hypothermia
so
can
William
wait.
and Angelica get back
Fine.
together as they kiss in front of the sunrise. Oh, how charming.
Boat behind them.
Wait a
People
minute, where are you
freezing.
going? The movie isn't done
Sinking.
yet. Don't you want to know what happened to everybody?
I kind of
Sunrise.
assume they drowned.
Hortense and Bernice marry Kirk and Dirk, who are gloatingly thinking they got it made. And here we have the ecstatic newlyweds Angelica and William, together with Mother Nanny Jenny, Victoria, and the grandchildren. And the Dalmatians,
Dalmatians
and their
have babies.
children. Well, Here's hoping they'll all live happily ever after. See you soon.
Happily ever after? What the hell's wrong with you? This isn't a postcard, it's the sinking of the fucking Titanic! If you wanted to be really faithful, you would have said...
Kirk and Dirk got married to the evil stepsisters William and Angelica married, as well as adopted the 2 Dalmatians, and over 1,500 people died in one of the world's largest and most tragic disasters. See you soon!
It's a really big deal.
Where did this movie come from? What idiotic brain mash could so effectively miss the tragic center of the Titanic disaster? My guess is somebody just saw the James Cameron blockbuster and didn't realize it was based on a real tragic event. They probably just thought it was a fairy tale. So they put their half-assed version together, thinking to themselves, you know what this collection of human misery needs? A rapping dog. There's a reason so many people don't believe this movie exists, because quite frankly, we don't want to believe it exists. It's so horrible that we as human beings don't want to believe that we created it. And
it was so bad that
Mr. Alcohol here, I might just be able to make that dream come true.
All these years I was like, oh yeah.
Remember it?
There were 2 of these videos I still needed to do. That would be so much Jaeger.
Yes, destroy that memory.
Destroy that memory. Oh no, don't the song. Oh wait, what?
Wait a minute, where are you going? The movie isn't over yet.
Right you are, you little obnoxious
Wait, it's not over?
bastard. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Are these bloopers?
You know, I love cards, but sometimes they're just so boring to look at. What with all those hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds? Why not get some cards that actually have some pictures on them?
Like...
No, not those cards.
Didn't Nintendo do that before video games?
I'm talking about Geek Fight, Angry Video Game Nerd versus Nostalgia Critic.
Dude, I wish I could do Angry Video Game Nerd videos.
With some pretty kick-ass artwork.
I really wish I could.
Worked hard on these drawings, and you can see their effort really shows. There's also a lot of creativity put into them too. I mean, look at this. You got the evil Teddy Ruxpin, Chester.
What year did this come out?
Even Ask That Guy somehow made it into the deck, including his weird-ass creation of hamster jelly. I don't know how the hell they drew that, but they did, and it's pretty damn cool.
Oh, I thought that was Sergeant Pickle for a second.
The Angry Video Game Nerd cards. I mean, look at him. He almost looks respectable. What a completely flawed misrepresentation.
Oh yeah.
The Critic cards are great, making me look strong, masculine, and incredibly well endowed. Did I say that out loud? Well, anyway, you can buy them for $7.
That's not bad.
That's a pretty damn good.
For inflation, that's about a house now. No, I'm kidding.
Go there
obviously.
And pick up a copy for yourself. Now I
don't know if that still
a lot
exists,
of you are thinking,
but
what the hell is he gonna put his face on next?
No. Oh.
Only time will tell, my friends. Only time will tell. I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I think you'll unfortunately remember this movie. The song is Mr. Pants from the show Home Movies. Okay. And then the disaster movie that came out. Do you want me to do the next one? I could do that next week. Please let me know. Yeah, no, this one. This one, which was 7. Oh, here's that video. 12. They had 12,000 views, and that video's actually copyright claimed right now. So, yeah. Shout out to the patrons. None of this would be possible if it was not for them. I'm finally getting back to doing these, and I think I should have done the second one first. Now that I think about it, I went with the third one. Now I'm going back to the first one, and now I'm going to the second one. So there's just no order. There'd be an order if I started at 3, went to 2, and then 1, because working my way backwards is just what we like to do around here. I saw the Deadpool Wolverine movie last night. That was certainly something, and now I see... Isn't Channing Tatum in this movie, I want to say? He was in that... Yeah, actually no spoilers. Yeah, if you want to see my reaction to, you know, the rapping dog and all that for the very first time, that stuff that wasn't covered in this, or was covered in this, but my first time seeing it wasn't the JonTron video. That was a couple years ago, I want to say. That's on my channel, the JonTron playlist. You could probably just search the Duck Goes Moo Titanic, and it'll probably pop up. But I really hope you have a wonderful rest today. I hope I made it just a tiny little bit better. I look forward to reading your comments. But until next video, take care, and keep the music.
We were